Oh my god, she went mid. The perfect jump. Let's go, Silk.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener. This is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go.
Okay, so today we're playing a deck that got me all the way from like the 1300s all the way up to the 600s. I've never been this high on the ladder before. I'm super pumped about it. This deck is incredible. So today we're going to be playing Storm Lockdown. And unlike Lockdown decks of the past, this one is not running Professor X. The only Lockdown card we have is Storm herself. And trust me, she's more than enough. So let's go through the deck really quick. So we have Nebula in here. Each turn your opponent doesn't play a card here, +2 power. Except the turn you play her. You can put her in the storm lane so she keeps scaling. You can put her in another lane and then storm a different lane so the opponent's conflicted. Do they play into the storm lane and give you the Nebula buff, or do they play into the Nebula lane and forfeit the storm lane? So we are running Echo in here. I love this card. After your opponent plays an ongoing card here, remove its abilities. So ideally you want to play her mid to snipe out people's Miss Marvels. I know Miss Marvel's getting changed later today, but Echo's still going to be viable, especially because it can hit, you know, like your Tribunal list and stuff like that. We're playing Iceman. On reveal, give a card in your opponent's hand +1 cost. Just a cheap card you can play out and give your opponent some disruption. We're running Jeff, of course. You can move this once. Nothing can stop you from moving or playing this to any location. Jeff is a staple in Lockdown decks. If you need extra power in the storm lane, you can put Jeff in there. If not, you can haul Jeff out of the storm lane and put him wherever you need him. We're running Silk. After any card is played here, this moves to another location. So I like the flexibility of Silk because she's 5 power. She's really cheap. You can bounce her into a storm lane if you need to. You can bounce her out of a storm lane if you need to. And if you don't have Silk, you could probably use Medusa and just, you know, play her mid. The star of the show here, we're running Storm. On reveal, flood this location. Next turn is the last turn cards can be played here. So this is really useful against all of the decks out there who are running Magic. You have to be wary of decks who are running Thanos because they have the Reality Stone. But sometimes people play the Reality Stone willy-nilly, and after you see the Reality Stone come down, you can storm somewhere and hopefully win that location. I mean, you have to judge the way the game is going, but I like to storm mid if I can, and then play Miss Marvel into that lane right after because she fits on curve. But if you're not going to storm mid, you know, you want to do one of the side lanes. Maybe you have Iron Lad in hand, so you storm then Iron Lad, and then you can still Miss Marvel mid. So we are running Mobius in here. Ongoing, your cards can't be increased, your opponent's cards can't be reduced. Just great against so many decks. It's good against She-Not because they can't get a cheap She-Hulk. It's good against decks that want to play Scar because Scar can't be discounted. It's great with decks that want to play Wave. You know, any of the discounted decks, like Death, for example, in Destroy, Mobius is just so good, and he fits pretty easily into this list because he's 3 costs is still pretty cheap, and the disruption it gives your opponent is just so good. So we are running Miss Marvel. Ongoing, your adjacent locations where cards have unique costs have +5 power. Later today, that'll must be at least 2 in each lane, but still, I think in this particular list, she works out really well because we are running Dr. Doom. We are running some cheap stuff. It's easy to get unique costs into the lanes that you're not playing Miss Marvel in. One of my favorite cards in the game, we are running Iron Lad. On reveal, copy the text of your deck's top card. So there's a lot of good hits for him. If he hits a Miss Marvel, you're happy. If he hits a Dr. Doom, you're happy. If he hits a Jeff, you're happy. If he hits an Alioth, sometimes you're happy. Solid card, and also 6 power, especially if you play Iron Lad into a storm lane. They might not be able to deal with that kind of power. Another cheeky way of sneaking into places, we have Vision. You can move this each turn. So if you storm a lane and you need power added there later, you can put Vision back in there. If you played Vision in the storm lane and you realize you don't need that much power, you can move them somewhere else. Also good for, you know, getting into locations you can't normally get into, like Sanctum Sanctorum, for example. We are running Alioth, everybody's favorite card. On reveal, destroy all unrevealed enemy cards here. I'm not playing Alioth like every game or anything, especially since the nerf, but still pretty solid. If you get Prio and you've won the storm lane, you only need one more lane. Alioth is pretty solid. I win way more games with Dr. Doom than I do with Alioth. And then, like I said, we are running Dr. Doom on reveal, adding 5-power Doombot to each other location. I think this card's going to be key moving forward if you want to play Miss Marvel. I feel like a lot of decks are going to cut Miss Marvel after she gets nerfed. But with Dr. Doom, you know, you feel pretty good about it. So that's pretty much the deck. By the way, if you're new here, what did you hit that subscribe button for, a guy, huh? It's just a click for you. It means the world to me. All right, let's get into the games. Okay, I guess we do nothing. We could just play Silk here. They could turn off something with Reality Stone, right? But I still think maybe we storm just to get rid of Strange Academy. I really don't like this location.
Wind, aid my hand.
I still think we go Miss Marvel here. Oh, they just have Legion, okay. Well, we play Vision here. Boy. Dr. Doom would have been good here, but we win mid if we go here. The problem is I don't always win over here. Now this only ties if I go here. I mean, if I put Vision over here, I have to hope Silk goes mid. That's so risky, dude. All right, let's do it for the content. Oh my god, she went mid. The perfect jump. Let's go Silk. I think we go Echo mid over Nebula. That's not so great. Go Nebula over here. Maybe play Mobius on Shuri's Lab. That's not so good. Kind of like Iron Lad here.
Wind, aid my hand.
Here we go, Vision in the flooding. I mean, we can just pull Vision over here and play Alioth, right? Sounds good to me. Poof. We chill. Oh, not my vision. Yeah, we go Silk here. Maybe we play her over here. And we can go... Kind of like playing Echo out now, but I also kind of want to stack Nebula. Maybe we go Nebula Jeff. And we Iron Lad here. Okay, I like Miss Marvel mid. Doom's great here. All right, let's see it. Enchantress mid. And it loses them the game? Okay, let's go Nebula. Do we ever... Maybe we play Silk over here. In case they play in a different lane, she might be able to bounce mid. And we go Mobius here. Another Lemuria dude. Okay, we go Miss Marvel. I kind of like Echo mid. I guess it doesn't... Echo mid doesn't matter because they have Sauron. So maybe we go Iceman, Iron Lad. I mean, we can just go Alioth here, right? Surely they don't have 22 over here, do they? They have a lot of energy, though. And I win. GG. Easy. Go Nebula here. We can get rid of TVA if we need to. And we chill. Is he gonna be able to toss that stuff over, I wonder? All right, Murder World. I'm stupid. I mean, this is the best bet here, just to Miss Marvel, so they can't do anything. We don't get the buff over here, but we definitely get it. You know, 5 mid and 5 over here is good. Oof, getting zapped. I'll take it, man. Okay, let's go Nebula. I do like Echo mid, so we can go Echo Iceman. Discarding a Giganto, that means they are Hela, potentially. And I kind of need to get rid of Asteroid M since I have a bunch of like 3 and 4s. Kind of brutal.
Wind, aid my hand.
Go with Miss Marvel here. Did they not see the Echo? I mean, I don't like Jotunheim, but I think we have to play Iron Lad over here because of the Danger Room. Doom's always good.
Doom rules all.
I mean, we just play out Doom again, right? And hope they don't have Hela. Alright, let's see it.
Victory.
Okay, Echo mid. Ah, that's unfortunate. Pull the entire back end of the deck. Go with Mobius. And then we go with Miss Marvel. That messes up their She-Hulk. We can go with Vision here. Now, do they have a way to put power in multiple spots here? Because I kind of like to move Vision and play out Doom. This might lose mid, though. I'm just expecting like a Hulk. If this gets the Miss Marvel buff, both lanes. All right, let's see it. Easy retreat.
Okay, so while playing this deck for the past couple of days, we went 73 and 42, which is a 63.5% win rate with a whopping plus 53 cubes. This deck has been killing it for me, guys. I've just been climbing and climbing with it. I've never been this high on the ladder before, ever. I'm super pumped about it. And yeah, I was surprised by how well it performed, and I definitely recommend playing it. But hey, don't take my word for it. Try the deck out for yourself. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, why don't you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And anyway,
GG.